Normal service is resumed, of course. That is crashing all the time. Hoping the keyboard shortcuts for OBS were working. I'm here. I don't particularly care about here, because I was on my way to here where it crashed last time.
It shall be done.
And of course the group I was aiming for moved away from the one I was using to target. I can't see what I'm doing. Let's get in the midst of it. Oh. Okay, Win, I won't get in the midst of it.
Very well.
Please get up.
Now we go into bed.
Grab some glory.
Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank you, thank you.
It shall be done.
You know when you rescue a group of personalityless clones and you just think...
I shall do it.
Eat mushroom. That'll do the elves. Excellent. Can't travel to the map when I'm traveling normally. Of course.
All men are the work of our Maker's
As you
hand.
say.
From the lowest slave
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
Those who bring ham. The Maker does not
Okay.
bread sinners.
Would you stop correcting me? I know the chant like the back of my hand.
Squirrel. Hey Squirrel, are you the reason for my lag problems? Denerim. Let's make that active. And have a look around for him.
As there is but one world, one life.
Hello.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry. We harm no one, I assure you, and we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is a life outside of the Templar's shadow. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
Oh. Behind me. Templar. Chantry. College Mage. Sorry. Circle Mage. Former Circle Mage. Why shouldn't I turn you in?
Me? I am not a mage, my friend. And those members who have submitted requests are anonymous. Save one or two more arrogant clients. I assure you, we are doing the Maker's work. Magic is not ruling man under our watch.
I'll take a look.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Makers smile upon you.
I'm surprised Lily wasn't upset about that. And Alistair, to be honest. Another courier.
Leave me to my business.
Honestly, I have no idea what I'm looking for or where I'm looking for him. This is a bit vague.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. And trust his blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Look, his charges against the Grey Wardens are false.
So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran Loghain's word?
Oh yeah. Use your wits. Dark Wardens had never helped Darkspawn.
I do not like your tone, sir. But you may be right. I may regret this, but I cannot duel someone who may be guiltless. Leave, Warden. If I find proof, we will meet again.
Well, that went better than it did last time. Partly because his beard is a glitch into high heaven. Yeah, except this time I had a high persuasion.
Fine dwarven crafts, direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
Well, I like that you tried. Like, that's the important part. I told you to go through a door, and you went in the direction of the door. Okay, where haven't I been in Denerim? That I can go to the alienage and the pearl. Let's go to a fancy brothel.
Money.
I think you forget who you are speaking to. I will give you a chance to leave quietly.
Someone needs to put.
Can I just not help in the slightest?
Be off with you now, and be glad I only took from you your gold. Ah, the Grey Warden. And I had heard that all the Ferelden Wardens were killed or exiled from this place. Oh, don't look so surprised. I've seen many of your kind in my journeys, and there is always something odd about you. But, Grey Warden or no, it is refreshing to see another woman who answers to no one.
Nice to meet you too.
Now, what can I do for you, my dear?
Well, that was impressive for one thing.
I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call
Hey,
myself
rogues.
a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years.
Can I deal you?
As I said, it is better to avoid being hit, and it is best not to get into fights at all.
Girl, can you teach me?
An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes? I can teach you some
Fireball.
basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better. So we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
Okay, what game?
Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
Usual.
Very well.
I don't do that kind
There.
of magic.
That should be sufficient.
That was a single riffle.
5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Is it my turn again? And this card I shall play face down, I think. Please, keep your hands to yourself.
Okay.
Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. Oh dear. Is that what you have? Do you need me to go through the rules again?
What do you mean
I
again?
have 3 angels: Fortitude, Truth, and Charity, and the Night of Dawn. I win. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match?
Okay, let's play the game.
Not so fast, sweet thing. I'm not sure I know you yet. Come. Another game?
Okay.
Ah, you're a good sport. Another game then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
Very well.
Good. Go ahead then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Is it my turn again? I have a good feeling about this game. Ha! The Angel of Death card. Oh dear. I have 3 angels. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match? Ah, you're a good sport. Another game then. Before we start, the cards
I
must be
honestly have
shuffled.
no idea
Shall I,
what
or
I'm
would you
supposed to
like
be doing
to?
with this. I'll shuffle this
Good.
down.
Go ahead then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Ah, the Knight of Dawn. Just what I wanted.
There we go. Cheating, I see.
You certainly have quick reflexes. I'm quite impressed. And as for me cheating, well, the game does not matter. I just wanted to see if you could outwit me. You have proven yourself quick and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills on to you. Come, we will need some space for this.
Don't know if there's anyone I can give that specialization to, but what?
Another Grey Warden supporter.
Not just a supporter, Peyton. That's a Grey Warden. She's the one Arl Howe is looking for.
Our trap landed a Warden? You've got one chance to surrender.
Fuck off. We were framed.
For what it's worth, I believe you. Not that I particularly care. We're not common guards, Warden. We're Howe's elite.
you're common
Shavra,
thugs.
Tenant, and Jarvie, let's kill ourselves a Warden.
Ah, that's a shame. Didn't shatter. Well, that was quick.
Very well.
Not Not a big fan of your clientele. Four of them tried to kill me. Well, I'd say I've known better brothels, but
Very well.
okay, not the brothel. I guessed a completely obscure password. No, I have to actually go through the district to get to the alienage. I was not expecting there to be a duelist class teacher running brothel.
It shall be done.
Another
We're
victory for
surprising
the
people.
Regent at Larkus Valley, so everyone says.
By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage.
So you're just trapping everyone in there.
Maker, don't be so melodramatic. It's a temporary lockdown, not a performance of Dane and the werewolf. The Arls order the gates sealed until order is restored. No more than a day or two, I'd wager. They were writing, killed the Arl's son. With the whole Urian family dead, the Regent appointed Rendon Howe of Amaranthine the new Arl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage. It's a mess in there. When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way.
Okay.
You've heard about all those
You have an
mages
exclamation
in Lake
mark.
Calamont. They up and turned
I want
into
it.
attack of demons. You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
I like that he recognises that I'm a Grey Warden in the city where Loghain is, and is fine with this. Really that bad?
The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Arl Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot, and Arl Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot.
How are they
With
worse?
the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool, or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it.
How do you know who I am?
Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsman at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do you much justice. Don't worry, even if I believed the official story of what happened at Ostagar, I'm no fool. If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone to be skewered. Don't disturb the peace in the market, and that's well enough for me.
You need any help?
What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, Maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
Okay, what do you need to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
I hope
Thank
that's not
you,
the ones I
Warden.
killed.
Happy hunting.
That would be awkward. Just don't set them on fire. These smouldering corpses. Not on fire, you want them. You want them...
That scamp Kylon sent you, right? Glad he hasn't forgotten about us. The mercenaries are right there. If you're here about other things, just speak up.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only.
Close shop before there's trouble.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
Yeah. Exactly. Now piss off.
You aren't no common guard. You're with All How, aren't you? Men, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
I mean, you got completely the wrong side of the stick, but it'll do. I would really have preferred setting them on fire. Just a little. Really, you think that's a good idea?
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
Yep.
More enemies ahead!
You, way over there. See.
Rather unpleasant, wasn't it?
And people actually voluntarily attack you. They're just stupid. Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested.
I like you.
But I'm heading back to the market district. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
That's one of my favorite compliments.
is begun.
Okay. I have wandered around most of Denerim. Trying to find either of these two quests and got nothing. Didn't I already get halfway back? I caught several nugs. I didn't get a nug.
All men are the work of
I shall
our
do it.
Maker's hand. From the...
So what is this? While it's unusual to post troop movements on public water, I believe it's necessary for brethren near the affected area to respect the honoured town by aiding his troops. Provide whatever comfort you feel they deserve, and Ferelden will be the stronger for it. Okay.
Get your horses off Ben Talman's land. We won't bend needle again.
Loghain is the regent. He demands your...
We're not Orlesian lick-spittles. We owe no man our allegiance. Leave!
Take their lands by force, men. Regent's orders.
As you say.
Hello!
We showed those Loghain upstarts.
Yep, we showed them the comfort we would afford Loghain himself. Cool. In the words of Guns N' Roses, what's so civil about war anyway? Wait, I can turn that quest in as completed.
There is but one world, one life, one
Let's stop thinking about this for a second. The job says...
and he is our maker.
The
They
job
are
says...
sinners who have given...
Shush! The job says... Loghain soldiers are here. Give them every hospitality. I go, I'll take this job. They're all dead. Can I have payment, please? For killing all Loghain's soldiers. It's great. I'm good at what I do.
given their love to false gods.
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
2 gold for slaughtering some of the Regent's soldiers. All in a day's work. There is a cat in this town. Occasionally heard in the background. Which is clearly just a person saying meow.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and he is our maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
What? No mention of dessert? Surely this is a miracle.
The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and roasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations.
Boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next.
Peace, sister, peace. She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her bacon and her shield, her foundation and her...
There's no veal in the chant. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Should I come back later?
I'm sorry, dear. It's nearly mealtime, but I have a few minutes I can spare. What can I do for you?
What are you doing?
Praying for the good people of Denerim who've lost loved ones at Ostagar. It's usual to recite a stanza from Transfigurations when you pray for the departed.
It's usual to recite the stanza correctly.
But that's what I said.
I don't remember the chant having any passages about
Andraste,
bacon.
deliver us. If her grace were to hear this...
I wouldn't mess up the words if you wouldn't keep interrupting me. Grand Cleric Elomena understands the importance of concentration, you know.
Her grace, may the Maker bless her heart, lost her hearing 20 years ago. If she doesn't catch your blasphemous mistakes, it's because she didn't hear them.
Can you tell me about what the chant is supposed to be, other than the bacon bits?
Tell you about the chart? What? As if it's a cake you might buy? Well, it's done enough, but a little too much nutmeg for my taste.
Sister, instructing the ignorant is a sacred duty of the chantry.
Fine, then. What do you want to know?
What were you just reciting there?
It's the 10th stanza from the Transfigurations. Lovely canticle, that one. Oh, you should have heard Brother Caedmon sing it, though.
Sang well, I take it?
He had a voice like a bucket full of toads. Revered Mother Boanne, bless her heart, always said, if we had more voices like his, the Maker couldn't fail to take note of us.
What happened to him?
It was tragic, really. Such a surprise.
We don't speak of that.
He died?
He was in charge of the Lyrium storehouse. It wasn't good for him, you see. He took off all his clothes in the middle of the chant one summer day and ran into the street. He tripped and fell into the vat of elderberry wine for the feast and drowned. We were 6 days drying him out for his cremation. He looked like a pickled egg. So tragic.
Bye.
It is almost mealtime, isn't it?
Blessings of the Maker and of Andraste, his bride, upon you.
Missing Ostagar veteran named Rexel. But deliberately fake. Guild of Free Sailors. Robbed by foreigners who took a sextant. I'm not that active, just try and... Seriously, can you not just tell me where it is? Let's go wandering. Rach, what do you mean, you? Oh look, corpses. I've been here then. I can't get there. I have 2 quests. I have only got 2 quests. And I can't do them yet. Rachel, is there a cat between you and your keyboard? No reason, just... You're typing like someone with a cat between them and their keyboard. Okay, and where do I get more quests? Assuming that it's only ones related to Denerim that I'm looking for. Oh, if I talk to the Knight Commander.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
Okay.
Thank you and farewell.
I was looking for someone helpful, and I did not find one. Your name's in yellow.
Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road.
Why would you fold it over 100 times? In fact, why are you folding it? Got any information to sell?
I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me.
I like your style. Okay, what's happening right now?
The Landsmeet's the big news. Every dusty noble estate in Denerim is airing its sheets, waiting for the Lord to ride into town.
And who are the important folks?
It's the capital of Ferelden, so naturally the Queen and Regent are at the top. But the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Rendon Howe. Came in from somewhere up north.
Okay, now
every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Berserker manual. Okay. Backpack! Yay! Sword belt. Okay, at least now that one sounded like a cat. Wolves. Where are the gloves? I won't use them. Pretty much just selling everything. It's not named at this point. Dalish battery. Meow, meow, meow. I can use that to make healing mobs. Okay.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
As you say.
Oh no, that's Genetivia's home. I've been there. Tavern. Worth a try.
I wonder if they have a good plum wine.
What can I get you, stranger?
I don't think you can get me any stranger than I am, thanks. Rumours?
The dark spawn have attacked Lothering. I don't think everyone even had fled by the time they came either.
They have not.
They swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings, and then they were gone. Just as quick. I wonder if there's anyone left. I heard some chanters were going to head down south, maybe to try to find some survivors. I'm not holding out hope myself. Anything else you need?
Any other rumours?
There's been another battle. A bunch of Benorn at Logain at Lacus Valley, and from the sound of it, the Benorn outnumbered them. Tyrant Logain is a force to be reckoned with, though. Just ask your legions. I hear the Benorn were routed. It's a convincing victory for the throne. I wonder if that will settle the issue now. Somehow I have my doubts. Anything else you need?
Sophie's guard. Who's Sophie?
My shift's nearly over. Thank Andraste.
Very well.
I could do that for you.
As you say. It shall be done.
Locked, but why?
I'm here.
Okay. Oh, right. Why? Crimson Ores. Oh, Blackstone. Hello.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
With this letter you find the names of 4 women recently widowed and letters giving condolences for the loss of their husbands. All 4 men were killed doing the work with the irregulars, and we mourn the deaths of all who die in the service of our ideals. Please handle this task with discretion and care that I am confident you possess in spades. You must deliver these notices to the widows Irania in Redcliffe, Larana near Lake Calenhad, Sarah Tanya in Denerim. Okay. 20 health poultices, no questions asked. Deserters took with them valuable supplies crucial to the irregulars' future supply of martial services. Deal with these wastes of space as you see fit and bring the supplies back as proof the problem has been dealt with. We'll ask no questions as to your methods and the final condition of the deserters. Samuel Lake Calenhad, lesson in Denerim, and Torrens in Frostback Mountains.
I'm a Crimson Ore. Which way you looking, or we'll rip your damned eyes out and piss in your skull. Another round for me men.
Yo, what now?
I'm a Crimson Ore. Which way you looking, or we'll rip your damned eyes out and piss in your skull. Another round for me men.
Cool. Bye. Warehouse, which was completely deserted, but now went in there. By the way, Rach, what does Dulsks mean?
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
Hello. Come bearing news.
Yes?
I have a letter for you.
All right. Let me take a look. What? This is terrible. My beloved.
Odd way of phrasing it, but I can't say you're wrong. Dirty back alley? It's one of the back alleys. Yeah, the body's starting to decompose.
Yes? All right. Let me take a look. I feared this day would come.
That makes more sense as a response, to be honest.
Very well.
But what did you just do? I do not understand your pathing. a lot of dead folk, to be honest. Wrong rally. Denerim is big. But a surprising amount of it is alleyways to somewhere else, rather than that somewhere else you're trying to get to.
It shall be done.
Is this where I'm trying to go? Beware of power outages. F5 to quick save.
You have some kind of problem?
Here with Blackstone Regulars, mate.
Oh? What was this about?
I hear you stole.
Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you. I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tauren. Come, men, to arms!
Two-shotted.
Let's have at it!
Watch out! That must be your killing.
Yeah, what happened, map?
Allow me. I could do that for you. Your wish?
Fancy bars. Fancy that.
Let me be.
I don't know what I'm supposed to let her be. Okay. What's in irregulars? Frostback Mountains, Lake Calenad. Redcliffe and Lake Calenad. Let's go to the docks. Kill someone. Tell someone else they're a widow. Maybe make someone else a widow in the process of step A. Oh! Game crash after I last got this.
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the tyke as our own.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Pile of ore. I know a smith with skill to temper that.
It shall be done.
Bloody Windows 10 notifications telling me that Colin Furs has made a 1000 RPM spinning knife belt. Because that's what sensible people do with their time. Samuel the deserter. Hello.
You have some kind of problem?
Yeah, well, the Black Sun irregulars do.
Oh? What was this about?
He stole supplies.
Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you. I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tauren. Come, men!
Weird
to
how they have that in
arms!
common.
I shall do.
Oh. Cheers for the help, mate. I'm sure you landed, like, a hit.
It is begun.
Landmark boat. Unfortunately, I cannot sniff. Ah, it's 2 sacks. I thought it was a sack. I don't know what a sack is. It probably isn't. Oh, Mage's collected liaison. Hello. The spoiled princess.
Isn't that the point?
I like how you managed to spell Templar at rescue, but not good. Just goog.
Yes?
Letter from
All
the
right.
irregulars.
Let me take a look. Why? What did he do to deserve this?
It happens when you take up arms. Hello.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
He looks like an older version of Shrek transformed into a human in Shrek 2. Why is this called the Spoiled Princess?
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling in. The name stuck. That's the story. Of course. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
I'd, abandon that name, really.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
He's the voice of a lot of the Dark Elves in Skyrim.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
I can see his face. If I'm right, he's also the actor of Holt in Angel. Again, if I'm getting the right person.
What are you looking at?
Mate, your clientele are the worst.
It shall be done.
Uh-oh.
Maker, rest the souls of all, Templar and Mage, who gave their lives defending the Circle. May they find peace at last.
Well, my work here is done. This would be so much easier if that bridge still existed. That said, bridge is a good example of automation. You hear me out, right? Of like one thing being made that puts people out of work. Every bridge puts a ferryman out of work. Frostbite Mountains. Going a long way around the lake. Really? Oh, not that one. I meant that one. How passive this ogre's being. Oh, now it's awake. It just delayed its action. Take it out with Winter's Grasp, same as the first over I had. Wait, there's still one. Oh, there's another ogre. Okay. Alistair, I'm trying not to hit you. There we go. Kind of disappointing thing with ogres is that they're big, imposing, sort of not quite boss enemies. They drop absolutely bollocks loot. Well, dwarves survived. My work here is done. I like how in text-based communication you can say an ellipsis. Because in spoken communication, saying an ellipsis is just not saying anything. Hello. I've got a problem with your existence.
You have some kind of problem?
Yes.
Oh? What is this about?
Here, you stole
I
supplies.
worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
Yeah. Oh, not shattered. It's a shame.
I shall.
Have you no
Oh, there you are. Hello. Weird how the Templar joined in. But the dwarves didn't. Okay. Dana. No, wait, no. Red Cliff. We're halfway there now. I think that's only like a month walk. Oh, now I'm in the right place already.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
As you say. Very well.
The Irregulars thank you.
Oh, hey. Blackstone Auxiliary. Is that more or less irregular than an irregular? What do you want me to answer, H? You're typing absolute nonsense. No. Back in a minute.